Hello everyone, Brian Zane here. It is time. It is Friday Live Day, and I am streaming WCW versus nWo Revenge for the N64. And normally I start off right in the menu of my streams, but just because this intro is so awesome, I got to start the stream off with this opening sequence. So let's get right down to it. In Atlanta, Georgia, somewhere, it must be rural Atlanta. It's very much dirt road. Hey there, the first commenter is Pooper Blooper. Oh, we're off to a great start. Hello everyone watching with the semi-truck driving down here in the dead of night somewhere in hot Atlanta, Georgia. There's lightning. There's smoke coming off his wheels for some reason. Ah, yeah, this is take me back. Take me back to the middle school days. I love this scene because this needs a lot of context. Why is this truck driver driving through what looks to be a cemetery? And then Sting just poofs into being through a lightning bolt. And it's like, why was he driving through the cemetery in the first place? Now, there's no way that truck would even fit through those headstones. So, what's he doing? Exactly. What is right? Oh, man. All right. We're going to have some fun here with this classic game, considered by many to be one of the best, if not the best, wrestling games for the N64, Revenge. And that's fun. I do kind of go back and forth on this a lot with the game because I think No Mercy offers a much more robust experience in terms of features and things, but this probably is the most it's probably the most action-packed gaming experience. I love that first-person perspective. Like you get there and Goldberg spears you and you fall back. I love that. Hello, everyone. Be Dr. Frank. I actually heard that Shogun's got a really cool stalling superplex I want to try now. I love this intro. When I first saw this online before the game came out, and I saw this intro, I thought it was the greatest thing ever. But then, if you look at it now, it's like you see the truck driving by in the opening. The tires don't even move. Oh, here we go. Maybe next time, because if you press A right now in this black and white sequence, you get silver belts in the actual gameplay, but I don't want to do it. I want to watch the whole thing here. World's greatest intros. Don't play as lame characters. I don't know, because the roster here is so big. I've never played as all the guys, so I don't really know for sure who's really bad or not. Oh, there's WCW for you. There's the embodiment of WCW. It's Kidman and Alex, or Disco and Alex Wright. Has the best PP. Okay, enough of the PP comments. Kyle Williams. Oh, it's been a while. We don't talk about him though. I swear, this game is weird though because there's so many people who don't look at all like who they actually are. Piper, it's kind of a stretch. Conan looks really fucked up in this game. And then who else? Kidman looks really weird in this game as well. Some of these are very gross characters. My favorite thing about this era of game, the N64 THQ games, was that wrestlers' faces would be locked into this permanent grimace or grin, and that's how they wrestle the entire time. Oh, here's Red Sting! Just reminding you, play only dead wrestlers. Aw. Do any modern games play like this? Not really. Oh, yeah, Wrath is a Game Shark unlockable. There's a rumor that Ric Flair was in this game. Well, Ric Flair was taken out of this game because of the lawsuit he was in with WCW at the time. Which sucks, because I think Flair was terrible in World Tour. I think he would have been pretty good in this game. Alright, here comes the best stare down in video game. The lasers! WCW loved their laser stare downs. It was a really weird face, especially in '91. Sting and Jake Roberts did the very same thing for their what do you call it? Their spin the wheel, make the deal video. Oh, thanks for the tip, Krillin. Mid-stick gives auto kick out. I didn't know that. If you scroll up into the characters, you can find lists of wrestlers from other promotions. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. What would it take for me to become managed in Limitless Wrestling in Maine? Someone would have to fly me out and pay me, usually. It's just special matches we have. I love the special match options. There's two options: Battle Royal or Handicap. It's not a very wide range. Let's see who we got here in the roster. Something I used to do when I was a kid, I would when I was first like getting smart about wrestling, I would take the names and I was like, I'm gonna change their names to like their real names. So Hogan would be Terry Bollea. Ooh, I was so clever. Or you know, or Scott Rechsteiner and stuff like that. I thought it was so damn clever when I was changing the names. What do I want to do with these guys? Let's see what kind of costume we can give the Giant. I love it. There's like 33 options for costumes apparently for him. I love that one of the costumes is the truck driver. Yeah, Hogan's not 6 foot. He's taller than that. I don't know why they give him such a short measurement. He'll be a member of the Flock. I'll totally retweet the Flock in this game. Oh man, a lot of nWo variants. Jesus, like it's the same thing, like cycle 3 times. It's a Saturn look, Glacier, Fat Dragon. I wish you could change. You can't give them masks though if they don't have masks already, which is unfortunate. There's Steiner, Harlem Heat. All right, that's all fun and good. Gotta blow this up because I can't see things from this far away. The Giant looks like Big Show. Has anyone ever noticed the Giant looks like Big Show to you? Yeah, I've noticed that too. Okay, well, how high did they give Hogan? Oh, 6'7". That's, I don't know if Hogan actually was 6'7". I would say he's more 6'4" or 5". I think it was his more legit height. Yeah, I could be wrong though, because like he's small compared to Scott Hall. How would they give? Okay, they made them the same height. That's not true. Hall was definitely taller than Hogan. So Hall's got to be 6'7", and Hogan's like 6'4" or 5", I think. Okay, let's get right down to it. Let's do it! Like JB style. Bash the Beach, love that set. Alright, I want to try the Shogun character. I don't think I ever played as him when I was first doing. There, that's cool. It looks though. Shogun. It's like the mask is cool, but everything else looks kind of dopey. Alright, can I pick a random guy? No. I'll do the random option. Let's just be. Let's do Barbarian. What's the rules? I hope it's not something fucked up. Let's put no DQ on just in case. Okay. I will do the Battle Royal for sure. I'll probably do a lot of Battle Royals, to be honest. They're a great way to take up time. Talia. Well, how can Shogun be Yugi Nagata when Yugi Nagata's in this game? I know that's weird. That can't be right. Am I going to do another who had the worst championship reign? I might change it a little bit to make it who had the better championship reign. That was a tough one, labeling Rollins and Owens with bad reigns. They were, but I still think it might have been easier just to go like who had the better one of those two. That's a weird looking Jimmy Hart. Oh, hi baby! It's a barbarian, baby! Vivek's going to be the champion for the 1400th time that I create him. Will I do more Plumpy collaborations? I think Plumpy is done with YouTube for a while. Not sure if that would really be a kosher thing to get him involved. I mean, I like him, but he's kind of a toxic brain right now. It's just the way it is. Oh, hello, Jeff Davis. Thank you so much. Started at 7, at 2 a.m., ended at 7, but the best $10 you ever spent. For UK, it started at 2? Hey, that sounds ridiculous. Or WWE pay-per-views, I should say, yeah. Well, thank you very much, Jeff. I appreciate the $5. Thank you for the super chat donation. Oh, Barbarian is a super kick in this game? Yeah, what I like about this game is, like, I feel it's more stripped down. You know, with No Mercy, when you get more elements in the ring, like more people and the weapons and stuff, it slows the game down so much. But then, with this, you don't really have that because they don't offer you as much, really. Shogun. Big boots. Brian's in a pole match. The Bavarian. He's the Bavarian Barbarian! I don't know why. That's my weird Jimmy. Oh! Busted him open! Oh, shit. And I got closed on. I'm boots. And here we go. Now things are really getting serious. Because now the Barbarian's bloody, not that you can see, because it's like the same color as his skin tone. You didn't know how to pull off finishes in this game? This is the easiest game to pull off finishes with. It's literally you just do the control stick. One of these days I have to stream and be able to play in games, like Attitude and Warzone. Those are terrible games. They look pretty enough, but then you've got to deal with like the controls of actually getting moves accomplished. And he's already torn his gut. I haven't been doing that much to him. He's already like hurting. My Jimmy Hart sounds like Mickey Mouse. Yeah, well, it's like, I don't know. I think if I was like, I feel like I would, if I had more time to prepare, I could do a better Jimmy Hart. Will I play 2K18 again? Yeah, I'll play 2K18 again for sure. I was just playing so much the last few weeks of the year, I wanted to take a break. So this is kind of like my escape for a little bit to play some N64, so throw down on it a little bit. Oh, showed him over the power bomb, but it was not to be. Warzone, we see, Warzone was the first wrestling game I ever played. That was when I first started watching wrestling, so to me, I thought that the Warzone game was just amazing. But then, like, you actually like, play it in hindsight afterward, and it's just like, it does not hold up. The controls are just so bad. The graphics are pretty enough. Oh, combo and then powerbomb. Do I use Subway? Do I think Impact will go out of business this year? I don't think so. I mean, I doubt it. They always find a way to survive. The one thing I don't like about going back to playing Revenge after playing No Mercy is like the fact you can't do like side on the control stick and then a move. Like they added that third option, not just up and down, but also sideways. This boots is destructive. Hey, Jeff El Jefe B. Oh, look at that submission. It's like an abdominal stretch into a chicken wing kind of thing. Oh, he taps. I don't need to use my finisher on him. Shogun would be a Jim Herd creation. Maybe he would have been, I don't know. Oh, there you go. Let's try that again. No, not championship. Let's go into the special match, though. I want to do Battle Royal for sure. Let's do... Man, they have a Battle Royal option, but they don't have like World War III set. Let's do that. Number of wrestlers, 40. All the wrestlers. Let's do random. Let me Shogun again, because I really want to try some of more of his arsenal. Let's start off with an EWF. Starting for Executioner and Dr. Frank, who is actually a Memphis wrestler character in Memphis. Sold out. I really want to. I love this effect they have here. It's like you don't even get to see the screen used like that when you're actually playing the game. It just turns into that. But then when you actually see it utilizing the entrances, it's just this mirror effect that goes on to infinity that you can't even really get a good look at. Oh, is that true? Jim Ross trying to CM Punk for Mania? We'll see about that. I don't know what sway Jim Ross even has anymore. Here's Jekko, who looks kind of like a Michael Elgin if you think about it. Like he's a time-traveling Michael Elgin. The Executioner with the pointy ears. We have the same thought, Kyle. What? Why is that? No. Why is Dr. Frank supposed to be Kenta Kobashi? That doesn't seem right. Do I think Mania this year will be good? I mean, I'm sure it'll be fun. I mean, it'll have its moments. Like, I've been lucky enough to go to the last few Manias, and they always feel more fun when you're live than, you know, sometimes when you're watching in person. Like, I think that can greatly enhance the experience of a show. That was not the case for Mania 32, because I did not enjoy that show by the end of it. And then with Mania 33 last year, it was an issue of, God, this show's going on forever. What? Another 2 hours? I was like, the arrogance of this company to put on like a 6-hour pay-per-view. Oh, AKI has all Masawa's moves. Good to know. Have I heard about SVE making CM Punk return videos? I have not heard about that. Did I enjoy Alpha vs. Omega? Yes. Yeah, let's talk for a bit about Wrestle Kingdom. I did have my review come up today, in case y'all haven't seen it yet. I should really grapple through those two guys to get to Dr. Frank. No, like, I thought it was a really good show, and like, this is from the perspective of someone who does not watch New Japan. Oh, Jesus. Alright, Brian. Oh, that's a great upgrade. From Shogun to Bryan Adams. All right. Anyway, this is from a perspective of someone who doesn't watch New Japan and doesn't really follow up the storylines. That's my fault. I think one thing I could have done better for my review was to do a bit more due diligence in terms of the research of the stories, because I didn't really do that. Because like I made a very Western centric comment by saying, "Oh, geez, he's strong style, knows all that." That I said that Jericho and Omega should have been the main event, and that's very Western centric thing to say, that the Japanese guys shouldn't main event the Japanese pay-per-view. But I thought about some more and I realized that was kind of a silly argument. I shouldn't have said that. So, but yeah, I think Alpha and Omega was a great match. I think it over-delivered anything I could have expected it to be. I think what they did, I think it was kind of clever. They used the no DQ stipulation because, if anything, it helped them work around any kind of limitations Jericho might have. Not saying he's limited, but he just doesn't wrestle that style, New Japan style. And I think if he were to go into a match with Omega and try and wrestle Omega's style, it would have been a good match. So them making it no DQ, and they can work around that, and they have all weapons and stuff. I think that was actually a pretty clever thing they did. I mean, Felix in the house, that's right. What's your thoughts on the old excuse that wrestlers say to fans, "You've never been in the ring, so you can't criticize"? That's a good question. I don't like that argument because I think everyone's entitled to an opinion. Like, there's the old, the analogy. It's like, if I have a bad meal, just because I haven't cooked before doesn't mean that I can't say it's a bad meal. Like, same thing with wrestling. There are parallels to that, but you can tell if someone's a bad actor even if you've never acted before. Like, it's there are these subjective things, but you can tell if things are good or bad. But with wrestling, I hate that because it's the same thing there. But what pisses me off even more is when fans will say, when fans will say this, like they said it to me before in videos, like, "Who are you to say this and that about wrestling? Because you've never done what they've done. You've never worked for WWE. You've never won a championship or whatever." And so really it's kind of a, well, whose opinion is more invalid? Is it the guy who never wrestled a 60-minute Broadway in the Tokyo Dome, or the guy who never wrestled at all? Who actually makes good opinions? Oh, it's Reese. God, I just saw something with Reese on it today. I don't want to give it away too much, but I saw a video today with Reese, and he's wearing a mask again, but it's not. He's not the Yeti, and he's not Super Giant Ninja. So Taz has burning ears right now. Oh shit, it's Piper. Well, which of these things is not like the other here in this foursome? Oh shit, Piper's gonna be in, and Piper gonna be gone. I love that bump of Here comes Saturn. Hello everyone who's watching. Wow, 400 people watching this. This is awesome. Thank you guys. I don't think I have this many watching at one time for my 2K18 streams lately. But this is the first live stream of the new year. Hope everyone had a happy new year. Oh shit, Bryan Adams gonna totally steal Kevin Nash's gimmick here. That's one move plus the hair flip. There we go. I had to adjust my hair because I fucked it up. Ah, God. Piper looks like Tyler Bate. He does in this game. He looks like an older Tyler Bate. An older, more like frazzled Tyler Bate. Anyway, what was I saying? But yeah, no, that argument gets me every time. It's like, "Oh, you've never wrestled, so you can't say anything." Well, people can. Celtic Star, I think you make a good point about traditional mindsets and like the mindset of what's killing the business. It's like wrestling has always been good when it's a nice hybrid of styles, when you get a nice like gumbo of different genres, really. Oh, what a terrible way to get eliminated. Just so there's Barbarian again. He's all patched up from his wound from several months ago, attached to the beach. Yeah, I gotta put the music back in here. I took it out because, like, there was a time when I was playing this as a kid. I hated like the music underneath. I want to be distracted. I just want to make my own commentary, my own soundtrack. Oh shit, Executioner's got me. That's true. Yeah, if you ever do like any kind of like homophobic, derogatory remark toward Felix on his videos for NXT Report, like keep in mind that like what his wrestling gimmick is. Then you'll feel awful silly. Yeah, I'll turn the music back on in this next match. Why does Cornette hate the Bucks and Omega so much? They're leading the charge for alternatives to WWE. Well, because I don't know. I can't speak for Cornette. I honestly can't. But I think that Cornette's of the mindset that you can make wrestling interesting without having to throw away these traditional norms. You know, I think it's the same kind of thing. And like I was saying in my Wrestle Kingdom review when I was watching the opening tag match with the Young Bucks and Show and Yo. It's like I keep reminding myself like this is the style that we get now with this new generation of wrestlers. Like it's big moves and nobody really sells anything. Although honestly, Matt and Show selling their backs was probably the best selling I'd seen the Young Bucks do in a long time. But I don't know, because I think that I like Cornette's take that, you know, the UFC is doing is better at promoting pro wrestling than pro wrestling is, and UFC is nothing fancy or flashy. It's fighting. So you know, I think you can make a case that this mindset is killing the business or it's not wrestling. But I mean, look at Joey Ryan's success that he's had, and obviously it's like that. He's not, you know, it's like Joey Ryan's a draw. You know, people are booking him every weekend all around the world. You know, he's not hurting, and he's got a very unique style. Wait a minute. I was confused. I thought my finisher activated. It's a cat with a magic bag. Oh! There we go. What's Brian Adams' finisher? Oh, it's an Uranagi or something like that, or Sambo suplex. You didn't know Chavo was in WCW? Like that, he was a statistic. He was kind of like the one guy from WCW who like lasted the longest out of anybody after they went to WWE. Yeah, Chavo and Eddie had a big feud, and like they were on again, off again partners. Like Chavo was mentally unstable at the time in kayfabe, and he had a little wooden horse named Pepe. Yeah, Chavo was a big deal in WCW. Did Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks kill the Bullet Club or bring it popularity to the West? So the Bullet Club was already pretty popular before Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks got into it. I think when you had like AJ Styles and Prince Devitt and the Good Brothers and all that stuff, you know, Bullet Club was, you know, I don't think it was as well known as it is now, but I think the Bullet Club is seriously diluted from where it was in its prime. You know, now the Bullet Club is like the nWo where everyone's a member. It's like, it doesn't set them apart. It's AKI Man! My God, it's AKI Man! The man with the Power Ranger suit. You were asked to be in a backyard wrestling promotion. Should you? No, you shouldn't. Don't put that up on YouTube is all I'm saying. Yeah, get trained. Get trained for realsies. Felix is right. Would I see Ronda Rousey in WWE? No, I wouldn't. Honestly, like, I think, well, Ronda's drawing power isn't there anymore. Like, she lost 2 huge matches that totally killed her momentum and her drawing power. I just don't think there's any reason to have her. Like, she was big for a time, but no, I don't see a reason to now. It's like, do you see her in any movies since she lost those fights? No. Like, she's not a draw anymore. It's a very bygone thing. If this happened like 2 or 3 years ago, maybe if they pulled the trigger on it when Ronda Rousey showed up at WrestleMania 31 with The Rock, then yeah, sure, but not now. And I also don't think she should at all win the Women's Rumble match later this month, because it's just a thing where it's like I don't think, you know, when you have an outsider like that going into a world of wrestlers and like they win, that makes everyone look better. It's like, hey, this person who has 0 training can get in the business and just do fine and dominate because they were dominant in this other sport. Like, it works for Lesnar, but like Lesnar did wrestling before MMA, so it's like he had the experience. He's like a legitimate like super athlete. So, and also Lesnar was in WWE, and then he went to UFC and then back. So that makes sense. Here's Burkowski, aka Buff Bagwell in a dryer. After he was in the dryer for too long. Oh shit! This little guy can take bumps. Throw him around. Is Piper Niven is signed? Do you think that you could trust WWE or the fans to treat her with respect? Well, I mean, for comparison's sake, they've done a pretty good job treating Nia Jax with respect. So I think the same could happen with Piper. I don't think she gets signed. I think she's doing far too good for herself in Japan, honestly. I don't think there's any reason for her to go over there. Especially, it's like, I don't know. I feel like the only... Forget what I said. I'm not going to say anything. If Patman Jones can wrestle, Ronda should be fine. I wasn't happy about Patman Jones either. And, like, he didn't even wrestle. He didn't take any bumps or anything. Well, I can't remember the name of the player. Who was the guy who wrestled Slammiversary this last year with Moose? He did a great job with wrestling. He didn't do much of it, but like I think he was probably one of the best, like, you know, legit athletes crossing over to wrestling for a match. Derek Williams? No, Derek. I feel so dumb about remembering that name. Matt Hardy and Brikowski to test of strength. Do I think any former women wrestlers will return to the Rumble? Absolutely. There's only like less than 20 active females on the roster right now, which makes me think they're going to bring a few NXT women in. And I wouldn't be surprised. There's a lot of possibilities for like returns. Like, you know, they rumored Trish Stratus and Lita. I think one or both of the Bellas will make a return to the Rumble. Maybe not full time, but will show up. So I think both the Bellas. Maybe Eve. You know, she's obviously still in great shape doing the mixed martial arts training and everything. And then you've got, who else? Who else will come back? But Beth Phoenix is a rumor that's been tossed around, but I don't know what she's doing these days besides being on the edge. Yeah. Would Omega get a big pop if he came in the Rumble? Yeah, Omega would get a pop, sure, but I don't think he's going to be in the Rumble. Alundra Blaze, I don't know. When's the last match she had? I think she stopped wrestling when WCW went under. Is Kurt Hawkins a good trainer? Do I think he's a good trainer? Probably, because honestly, I think the best trainers in wrestling, and there's no real empirical evidence to support this, but I think I think jobbers make the best teachers in wrestling. Because, like, they have a skill set that allows them to get work all the time, because you always need guys to put over other guys. And if you can, you know, work the style, and if you're good at, you know, making other people look good, it means you... Oh, I'm out. Well, that's a pretty good time with Brian Adams. Oh, Straven! Anyway, I think, you know, if you know that style, and you know how to make others look good, then yeah, I think you're going to be guaranteed a lot of work in wrestling for many years. And they can, you know, not every wrestler, not every jobber, or whoever, not everyone's a good teacher necessarily, but the ones who can teach, I think, you know, are invaluable. Like, that's, you know, look at the Performance Center right now, and like look at the names who are there and who are running things, and how many of them, save for Adam Pearce, has been a world champion. Like, you got Albert, Jason Bloom. You've got, easy on. You've got Jason Bloom, you've got Robbie Brookside, William Regal. You've got Adam Pearce, like I mentioned, and Sarah Del Rey. I mean, have any of them, Norman Smiley, have any of them been like huge world champions? Like Dusty Rhodes, I think was the biggest name that ever like trained or taught people at the Performance Center, and Bill DeMott before Albert took over. You know, none of those guys were main eventers. None of those guys were world champions, but they know how to wrestle, they know how to work, and they're good teachers. Yeah, DDP has the permanent rib tape. Disco Fever. This goes in and out pretty quick, too. Alright, Stevie Ray. Hey, Fruit Booties. In the audience. Kasaka's got to know. Disco Snow. Al Snow, exactly. Al Snow is one of like the best minds in wrestling today. And his gimmick was literally that he was a jobber. And that he never won. So... Matt Bloom. I was getting his names crossed up. Dean Malenko. Stevie Ray post Harlem Heat. Oh, jeez. Oh, here we go. Okay, man's getting the business. Literally the job squad. Alright, you guys take care of him. Because I'm Raven and I'm the manipulator of this operation. Will I do the Battle Dome WCW crossover? Maybe. I'm sure. At some point I will. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Raven's got his finisher. Oh, but he's gonna do a double team move instead. Yeah, that was a big development out of New Year's Dash today. Was that Naito was going to be wrestling Chris Jericho, you know, presumably after what we saw. Oh shit! Even flow. Lex Luger was no selling this one. He's like bleeding. He's got the strong style no sell. Oh no! Oh shit! He's got Raven in the torture rack. He's got Raven in the torture rack for all 5 seconds. And he flexes. Ah, ding. Oh, there's good. Camera's moved a bit. Do you think Mania can top Wrestle Kingdom? Well, again, speaking of somebody who's not entirely familiar with all the characters and storylines of New Japan, so I kind of lack the context. Maya Inca Boy, aka like The Rock, hella tan and with tattoos. What was I saying? It's like, in terms of like in-ring match quality, probably not gonna be able to top Wrestle Kingdom, but I think in terms of like story and presentation and just like flair for the dramatic, I think WrestleMania can always do well in that department. Like, just the ambiance of being at WrestleMania is unlike anything else I've ever seen. And I've been to a few of them over the last several years. I went to 19, and I went to 31, 32, and 33, and they've all been just amazing experiences to be in that crowd. Like you're among like 50 or 60,000 other people, so just being in that kind of crowd is always kind of overwhelming. And then like it's just the grandiose nature of it all, the pageantry, as Michael Cole will say. And you know, it sounds hokey as shit, but it's true. There is like there is kind of a grandeur to it all. I think what really helps set the tone is a good set. I think that the WrestleMania 33 set was amazing, like what they did for Orlando this year. But I think Ricochet will go to NXT first or put on 205. Of those two options, I would probably say you go to NXT first. Should Ruby Riott be a babyface? I don't know. Like, I mean, Felix could probably answer that question better if Ruby should be a babyface, because she was a babyface in NXT, and she's been a heel ever since building the main roster. So I can't tell you for sure what she's like as a babyface. I'm sure at some point she will eventually get her time. Oh, they pumped Burkowski full of air, and now it's Buff Bagwell. I remember one time working crew at a show in Eugene, Oregon, back in like, I want to say 2003, 2004. No, 04. Buff Bagwell was on that show in Eugene, and it was Sheldon High School in Eugene, Oregon. It was Buff Bagwell and Animal and Rick Steiner were all on the card. I think those three were part of the package deal at one point, because I saw them on a lot of cards together, like those three particular ones. So either it's kind of like a Naito thing, where it's like everyone kind of like borrows him for a day or something for a weekend next month, or it's like hey man, you get Buff Bagwell, you gotta get Rick Steiner too, and Animal. Oh, I didn't know Raven had that move. Good input by Felix. He says, SmackDown's a bit too heel heavy in my opinion, plus Ruby Riott actually resonates with people, and is an incredibly sweet woman. So, but yeah, it is true. SmackDown, I've been saying that for a long time, last few weeks, that SmackDown, especially with the women's division, is super heel heavy. And, someone get now. And the Riot Squad really tipped the scales in favor of the heels, and even with Becky Lynch back, it's like it still feels way imbalanced. Oh, thank you, Sick Boy Concealia. Will WWE invade anybody? Why? Why do they have to? What do they have to do? What's the point of them invading? Everyone knows who they are. They don't need to invade. Is there a version of the Yeti? No, but I should try and make someone like that. You know what I could do? I could probably take Reese and give him the Hanzo Man outfit and make him just the super giant ninja. He might not be the Yeti, but he'll be the next gimmick up. Oh, out he goes. The blonde ninja, Hanzo Man. Oh, yeah! And it's funny that Felix is in this chat because I'll tell you this story. One of my first experiences when I first met Felix in Reno about 8 years ago now, 7.5 years ago. One of my first times like ever going out like to eat lunch or dinner with him was we were at Burger King, and he delivered his whole order to the counter in the Randy Savage voice, and that was pretty cool. The Backyard Wrestling Promotion sent me a video of two big guys rolling around in the snow. I mean, a match. Honestly, I would like to see a wrestling show, an outdoor show in the snow, because like we've seen, you know, the outdoor shows, you know, Manias and stuff. And, there's a famous show at Shea Stadium that the WWF put on like in 1980. That or part of it, it's raining. It's pouring down rain, so you like the slick ring and stuff. I'd love to see a snow wrestling show. That'd be really something to watch. I wish I knew what number we were at here. It's a 40-man battle royal. Have I ever watched TNA? Not often. When was the first time I started watching wrestling? I think my earliest wrestling memory, like, period, was like an episode of WCW where the Sting had unmasked the Black Scorpion and he had another mask on underneath. At least I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I mean, I have a memory of a mask being taken off and then there was a mask underneath that. Oh, I'm a Riggs. Oh, okay. Anyway, I do have a very vivid memory of like a wrestler being unmasked, and he had a mask underneath, and then like after, as I've gotten older, with hindsight looking back, oh, that must have been during the Black Scorpion egg. But I can't confirm, I can't verify that officially. And that's my earliest wrestling memory, period. But I wasn't watching full time then, because that was like when I was still like, my parents were like, don't watch wrestling because it's fake and stupid. And so, yes, ma'am. And so then, but when I first started watching wrestling, it was like '98, in the height of, you know, the Monday Night Wars, WCW and WWF were super competitive, and you really felt that either side could really win. Scotty Riggs is still alive, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think Riggs is still alive. He's just not like wrestling anymore, as far as I know. Could be wrong. That's Aleister Black. Cool gimmick. Yeah. I haven't watched him wrestle enough, so I can't really say for sure. I love his match with Velveteen Dream. I saw that one. Do I think CM Punk will come back? No! No, he will not. Dude, someone said Goldberg was next, and Goldberg was next. How did you get that? That's crazy. How did you predict Goldberg was going to be next? R&B asks, am I Jewish or not? I consider myself culturally Jewish, or ethnically Jewish. I don't celebrate the holidays. I was never bar mitzvah. I do not have a yarmulke, so. My mom was Jewish. My mom's Jewish, and that's pretty much my only qualification. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. No, shit! Riggs is almost out! Can I get up on the top rope? Yes! But he had second thoughts! Do I like WWE today? Well, I have to like it a little bit, otherwise it'd be... That's a pretty good looking Bulldog. I like that Bulldog he has. Yeah, I like it. I mean, do I love it? No. Do I enjoy watching it? Yeah, for the most part. If I didn't watch it, if I didn't have to watch it every week to review, I don't know if I would watch it every week, to be honest. There's some days where I'm like, I have to watch it. And not out of like hatred for the product, it's just like there's stuff I'd rather be doing. I don't hate myself for watching it. Jim Neidhart. My favorite WWE match ever. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of good ones I'm missing and just forgetting about, but like the one that always sticks out in my mind is like the Taker Michael series, like at WrestleMania 25 and 26. Specifically 26, I think is a better match. Oh. Do I like John Cena? Yeah, Oh, really? It goes in order for each faction? Is that true? I never knew that. Oh, out goes Neidhart. Jimmy Jam Neidhart. Oh, shit! It's La Parka! He's got a chair! And he drops it! trying to think of what else my other early when I first started watching wrestling in the late '90s. One of my most vivid early memories of watching WWF was like the Go Home show for King of the Ring, and the cells down there, and like Taker's beating the hell out of Paul Bearer, and Kane's on the top of the cell like trying to rip his way in. I have no idea who these characters are, so I'm like, who are these insane people? Like in this cage, fat dude getting beat up. This Southern man is like screaming into the microphone, "By God, it's the Undertaker!" That was like literally one of my first memories of wrestling, of WWF at least. And then like, I think the first match I vividly recall watching in WWF was like the day after King of the Ring, and there was a King of Kings match. It was a triple threat match with Triple H, Shamrock, and Owen Hart, because Shamrock had just won the tournament. You got Owen Hart and Triple H, who are previous winners. And there's a triple threat match. And there's this one spot that I saw that has resonated with me to this day. I don't see enough people doing it today. They do a triple sleeper spot, and like whoever's on the bottom of the sleeper pile drops on their ass and it's like a double jawbreaker. It's such a great move. It's a great spot. It's the LWO. My favorite wrestler of olden times WWE, probably Kane. And Mankind also as well. I think that Mankind was more than his style of wrestling. I think he was just a big influence to me. I think Mankind is pushing 99 was a huge influence to a lot of people. Like, following your dreams. If you work hard enough, good things will happen. Because Mick Foley is not a good-looking guy, but he worked hard, and that's how he got his push, basically. My dream match. I would love to see, in his prime, workhorse mode Lesnar versus like Samoa Joe or Kevin Owens. I think that'd be a really cool match. Oh my God! He just tossed Eddie Guerrero right the fuck over his head. Yeah, Jadis, I did. Yeah, that's kind of how it all began. My love of wrestling began by watching, well, not by watching, but playing the predecessor to this game, which was World Tour. That's how I got into the wrestling, because I wanted to see the actual product, and next thing you know, it was that's how I started watching. What's Riggs' finisher? I totally forgot. Oh, it's the Pearl River Plunge. I think the weakest of finishers, the Pearl River Plunge. Yeah, I heard the XFL is possibly coming back. That I'll believe when I see it. I mean, all signs are pointing to that either the XFL or something like it is going to be coming soon. Should be special. Am I a fan of MMA? No. I'm not. If it's on in the background in a bar, I might watch it, but it's not at all a priority of mine. Ooh. Oh, I don't know about that. Well, I mean, like, I'm just talking about video game finishers easy. Like, I'm sure, it's like, oh no. Yes. Oh, I thought it was Eddie for a second. Whoosh. Eddie, you dip. One of my favorite things to do in this match, it's like when I was a kid, I would play as Diesel, make it all the way to the Diesel, Kevin Nash. At the time, though, I did make I recolored his outfit to make it look like Diesel. And then I would be in the final two. I would build my finisher up. I would get my opponent on the apron. Then my finisher is a powerbomb off the apron, but then it's a double elimination, and the match ends in a draw. So it's like I would troll myself playing the game. Oh, right in the dingalings. Oh, they said their players will stand. Well, first of all, they haven't said anything about the XFL or whoever. It is presumed that the players, for whatever is made, will stand and respect the flag. But that whole controversy is bullshit. You know what you can do to end the flag controversy in a day? Don't televise the national anthem. Just don't televise it, because the only reason they do it is because the Department of Defense paid millions of dollars to NFL to run that. So really, it's their own fault. They're in this predicament because they took the money. But you know what? If you give the money back or you stop airing the national anthem, no one's going to want to take a knee because they won't get the exposure, and then no one will care. And someone's calling me, and I can't take it right now. Who's calling me from Georgia? Oh, I don't know. I think I know who that is, but I can't answer it right now. I love that sound effect, the kimchi. Dee! Like Jericho has that in this game too. And I think either Buff or Burkowski also has that sound effect. Dee! Who's Tony Schiavone? Maybe it was Tony Colby. I don't know. I think I know who it is, and like I really want to answer it, but I can't go into this live stream. Hello, Brian T. from Honolulu, Hawaii. If it's a 2 or 3, don't answer it. I think in my predicament, if it's a 2 or 3, I should answer it. Don't you think? What are they gonna do? They can't fire me. Hello there, Slapdick. Oh my god. I want to play as Kimchi now and just do every move with that stupid sound effect. Ding, ding, ding. Favorite Rumble match? Ooh. It's an objectively bad Rumble match, but I do have a soft spot in my heart for Royal Rumble 99. This is the first one I watched. It's a shitty Royal Rumble match. Like, almost no one's in the ring at any given time. And Vince wins it, and it's so frustrating. Yeah, I think I know who that was. It's for research in an upcoming video I'm doing. Hello, Fantasy Wrestling Federation. Riggs versus Hogan. What a dream match we had. The man with 3 letters. The man with 3 H's, you mean? Unless you don't have a given middle name. I think everyone has 3 letters. And Rumble 92 is also a very good Rumble. I would be remiss if I didn't mention that. Should we do an episode about the minis? Oh, maybe. Although Hogan's back finisher is like the back rake. Oh yeah, I love that. I hate this finisher in this game. Like the flare flop and the eye poke. That's a terrible finisher. That's the Hogan one I stole. I played 2K18. Yeah, I've done a few live streams over the last several months. How am I bleeding after getting hit in the head from behind? That's weird. One thing I do miss about this game from No Mercy, I think it sucks that it's not in this game, is running grapple attacks. They added that in, if not No Mercy, then WrestleMania 2000. But it's not in this game. Thoughts the Logan Paul video situation. Honestly, I didn't know who the Paul brothers were before this all broke out. Like, there is a whole world of, like, prominent YouTube people that just totally escapes my mind, but I have no idea who these people are. It's like, you know, it's one thing when people don't know who I am, because, like, my audience isn't that big, and there's plenty of wrestling fans who never heard of me, and that's fine, but it's like, these people who are these, like, YouTube sensations who have, like, 15 or 20 million subscribers, I'm like, who are these people? Like, it's not I'm not the demo. I'm not, like, a teenage boy. So, like, I'm not the demographic for that thing. Oh, shit! It's Sting! He's lowered from the rafters! Now he's the Wolfpack Sting, though. Boo! Oh, yeah, by the way, in case anyone, you know, wants to, our Felix Finch has a personal YouTube channel. It's Frisco Flame, all one word. And he just put up his Wrestle Kingdom 12 review. He's got some other stuff as well. He's got some... you put match footage up, do you, Felix? I imagine you would. So there's some of that footage on there, too. Yeah, I'm controlling Scotty Riggs right now. Dave! God. Wolfpack is back, causing mass destruction. Guess who's here? The bad boys of wrestling. Not a rhyme, by the way. Destruction and wrestling do not rhyme. I think Brian E and I are the same wavelength. I just started rapping and he typed that out. If Art Bar didn't die, do you think he would have been in Eddie's role? It's a good question. You know, implied racial preference aside, you know, it seems like he was put over a Latino man. I think they would have been in similar story arcs. Because the idea was that he and Eddie were going to go up to ECW together, and that didn't work out. So, you know, but Eddie did for a while still dress in Los Gringos Locos colors. I could have seen them being a really prominent tag team, and then each going off their own separate ways, like in ECW and eventually WCW, assuming that the career paths were identical. And yeah, Art Bar I think could have done really well for himself if he stayed alive. Dissension in the flock. Well, he's gonna have a guy going D every 5 minutes. Oh shit, it's Bret Hart. with the Shawn Michaels 2006 haircut. Oh, yes. Come on. Yeah. The British Bulldog. I'm just tearing through the main event of SummerSlam 92 here, folks. Thoughts on WrestleMania 24 as a whole? What was WrestleMania 24's main event even? 23 was Cena Michaels. 25 was Cena, Edge, and Big Show. And Orton, Triple H. What the hell was 24? Why can't I remember that? Yuki Nagata! Might end up in a body bag. Into the dog poop, the dog poop, the dog poop, the dog poop. Yeah, Riggs is on fire here. Who knew Riggs is this good, except for his finisher being shitty? I hate the Pro River Plunge. It's a terrible move. I'm bleeding at some. I started bleeding at some point. I don't remember how that happened. And I know Yugi's still wrestling now. It's crazy. Longevity in wrestling, man. If you find that fountain of youth, boys, don't ever let go. Happy Rusev Day. You know what's going to be sad is they're totally not going to take advantage of Rusev's new popularity. They're going to totally squander the show. And by the time they do push him, it's going to be too late. Yeah, I think the Rumbles are best when they have surprises and stuff like that. But like last year's was so boring. The thing is, though, they're never guaranteed. That is also an issue. They never say, you never know who's going to show up. This person could, there could be some surprise. And it's like, they don't specifically advertise that, so it's like not a thing you can really depend on. It's like we're something we're accustomed to because they've done it so often over the last several years. And I'm not trying to advocate for that. I think you should have surprise entrants. And the fact that they don't, it's like, Lana is the best, Lana #1. Lana is the best, Lana #1. Lana is the best, Lana #1. Yes. That was so funny, that video I watched when they announced that it was Lana going into the mixed tag. And that's like really that is the most sensical pairing you could possibly have in the mixed tag classic or whatever, is Rusev and Lana together. If it was anybody else, it would be ridiculous. If you steal Kim Chi's finisher, do you also go, D? I have to find out now. Also, I love that there is no weight physics in this. I can pick up the Giant with the greatest of ease. Do I watch Defiant? No, I don't. It's like, there's only so much time in my day. I don't have the time and the energy to watch things outside WWE that much, because it is just like, I have to work on certain number of hours a day, and certain hours time to watch and research and stuff, and write and produce. So, oddly enough, I don't do a lot of recreational wrestling watching, which is very unfortunate. What was it like meeting Jim Cornette? It was really cool. Cornette is one of my biggest influences as a character in managing. Although I don't think I rip him off necessarily, but I do like his style. And, it was really cool. Someone whose opinion I respect, and who I think is a great mind. Or Nia and Apollo a team now. Yeah, that's weird that it's not Nia and Enzo. Although my question is, like, how much, if anything, is the mixed tag match tournament, whatever, how is that going to impact the main roster storylines? Because it's this Facebook exclusive thing, and I just don't know. It's like, is this going to be, it exists in a bubble? How much are they going to reference it on the main shows? Will this affect future storylines? I'm curious to see what they'll do with it. And honestly, I hope I have time to watch it, to be honest. What was the best thing that happened to me in 2017? Well, I don't know. I think I had a very positive 2017 overall. It's hard to pick just one thing. I ran 2 live shows. I worked with Bruce Pritchard. I did very well at WrestleCon. I went to WrestleMania live. That's on a business level. And then personally, I had a great year with my family and all that stuff. So I think 2017 was just a very good year overall for me. It was my first year with this channel as a business, as an actual corporation. Last year, or 2016 was my first year doing it full time, but I was fully incorporated last year, so it's kind of like, you know, making that legal and above board was a big moment for me as well. I met Jack Swagger, yes. RVD's HBK impression. He has HBK impression? I don't know that. Owens and Zayn will not win at the Rumble. But to exercise your hypothetical, if they were to win, I think it'd be like co-champions. Thoughts on Joey Ryan? He's great. He's a great guy, and I think he's doing really well for himself. He's a guy who never has to sign to WWE because he'll make far more money and probably have far more creative control in his career working as his own man than ever getting signed. Oh, shit. Yes. Conan looks so weird in this game. He's like Cro-Magnon looking. Internet Darlings, somebody asked if Internet Darlings is going to happen again. Not this year. I've said before on Twitter and stuff that I just don't... Oh shit, we're down to the final three. Oh man. You got the leader of the LWO, Eddie Guerrero. You've got Kim Chi. And you've got Sky Riggs. The last hope of the flock. And meanwhile, you got Conan on the outside. That's another thing that's so kind of like perilous about this match. Because you could easily like get pulled out by a CPU and you could lose. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I missed. I got too excited. I was too jumpy. That was weird. I don't know what that was. Oh, shit. Kimshasa. Get away from Conan. Get away from K-Dog. Have I tried Fire Pro Wrestling World yet? Didn't it just come out? Like, I haven't had a chance. Say, oh, see, there's Conan again. Yeah, no Roman Reigns in this match. No Hank Hill either. We'll bring Hank Hill back when we play 2K18. Next time. Oh! Kim Chi blocked it. Oh, shit! Kim Chi with the blocks, man. One thing I forgot to mention about in my review of Wrestle Kingdom is like watching New Japan matches. I feel like you're watching a match like in 2K18 where everyone has unlimited counters. Because you see so many, it's like counter, move, counter, move, counter. Like no one gets their shit in. It's hilarious. Was D block. Oh man, we're already an hour into this gameplay? Wow. How is it time it flies? Well, we haven't been playing this battle royale for 44 minutes, so. D. Make your own chant. Have your own fun with this. Oh shit! Kimchi got eliminated! That's what I hate about this game, is how easily you can be eliminated through no fault of your own. Ah! It's time! Scotty Riggs did it! The savior of the block! With Seth Rollins with the D! I should do that. I should get like a drawing of Kim Chi. Put it on a shirt. D, like yes. Do I think the Miz's face run in 2013 was bad? Yes. Yes, I do. It was a very bad run. The Miz does not work as a face. He just doesn't. Self high fives all around. Okay, what can we do here? It's like there's no option to do a four-way. Like it's singles or tags and that's it. That's like what sucks about this game, like compared to No Mercy or whatever. Is that you will have, the match options are very limited. Like the gameplay is fun, but it's like so little you can actually do. I'm doing good, Soja. If there's one pay-per-view you could bring back, what would it be? Probably King of the Ring. I just like that tournament style. Excuse me. Scotty Riggs is going to Starrcade. Was Owen badly used in '98? I don't know. I guess you have to figure out what the parameter is for bad and good. Because I mean, he was always there. It's like there was a weird like retirement angle he did when he like broke Dan Severn's neck. But I don't know, I wouldn't call it a bad run. I mean, he turned heel that year and joined the Nation. No, I'm gonna be AKI, man. Let's put him against Rey Mysterio. Should be interesting. Yeah, eventually I'll do a Cena Reign of Terror video. You know, just never know right now. Thanks for watching, Brian E. Ooh, a Battle Royal with pins and submissions. Yeah, I could do that and make it with less people. If I did a 40-man Rumble with, like, all the options, we would never leave. This stream would go on forever. Bischoff is playable in Revenge and World Tour. That's the interesting thing. It's like THQ. I want to see somebody do those taunts when they make their entrance. Like, even if they're not affiliated with it, even if they're giving something to do with video games, I want somebody to do the AKI on their way to the ring. THQ. Oh yeah, I guess a 4-man. Oh, you're right, a 4-man battle royal with pins and submissions in the 4-way. Aha! That's how you work the system. Here we go. On paper, AKI and Rey Mysterio is definitely a mismatch, but we'll see how this goes. Oh, the rolling elbow, the discus elbow. My favorite Mysterio outfit. Ooh, that's a good question. I liked it every WrestleMania. He always had some comic book theme going on, and like his first Mania, it was Daredevil inspired. That was the one good thing that came out of the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie, was that Rey Mysterio did a costume in tribute to it. I think I like his all his comic book inspired outfits, and of course like his full body suit from Halloween Havoc '97 was legendary, you could say. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to get. If Fire Pro World is available for PS4, I will get that and we'll stream it like next week for sure. Daredevil was a terrible movie. Daredevil was a terrible movie. Don't you try and dispute this with me. Although I will say Michael Clark Duncan as Kingpin was a good choice. It was a good casting choice. Oh yeah, you know what? I've got the GameCube and everything, and I've got Def Jam Vendetta. So one of these days I will stream Vendetta on here. No, I'm Akiman, aka I'm on the left here. There we go. Come on, go. You hold still. Little jumping bean. I gotta do some more moves. Oh. There we go. Was I a fan of shows multiple gimmicks at the show? Oh, yeah, I thought the whole thing where he was doing like the Hollywood gimmick when he was like trying to be funny and entertaining, that was really funny. I like the humorous stuff. I like when wrestlers go outside of like their normal shtick and do some funny stuff like that. Like the Showster and the Show Father and all that stuff. Promo suicide. What do I think of Jason Jordan and Seth as tag champs? It's an interesting pairing. I'm interested in seeing where they go with the pairing. Here we go. The Daredevil director's cut's good. Okay, I'll look at the director's cut. It's a package of double bubble gum. Say that 5 times fast. Is it better to call a match in the ring or plan it move by move? Well, that is totally up to the wrestlers themselves. So some wrestlers like, only have a couple of like points they want to go to, and then like connect the dots on their own, like calling it in the ring or whatever. And some do like to meticulously plan their stuff out. And I think that is definitely more of a generational thing. Guys like Randy Savage and DDP were guys who like to plan out every single move. I think they might have been a little ahead of their time because they're the two really base examples you've heard of that. And now I feel like today's wrestlers do a lot of like, it's this spot, then this spot, then this spot, then this spot. Any deviation will totally fuck us up. So I don't know. It's just really up to your personal preference. Oh man, Steve, you're making a steamed hams reference. Don't. I tell you, I just discovered this whole cottage industry of like people doing steamed ham shit posting, and it's like the greatest thing ever. Some of like the Metal Gear Solid steamed hams. or steam hams where it's like they play at a bunch of different times at different speeds and it all syncs up at Aurora Borealis. No Shokishi, yeah. Would I be on board with them taking the plunge with Rusev and having him win the Rumble? Like, really, I would love to see like a surprise Rumble. I think the last surprise Rumble winner was like Edge. He was the last one who went like, oh my god, this guy coming and winning the Rumble out of nowhere. I would like to either sit a surprise winner or like a large field of possible winners. So it's like not just, you know, who all the storylines are building toward at this point, making it super obvious. I'd let, you know, kind of like Royal Rumble 2001, where you had like Austin and Kane and Undertaker and Rikishi, all these different people who like could conceivably win the Rumble, even though so. You call them steamed, even though they're obviously grilled. Yes, it's an Albany expression. You think Ziggler? What a rip that would be if Ziggler won it. Then he relinquishes that too. And like he doesn't wrestle at all between now and then. Whee! Oh, the spinning lariat. No, mother, it's just another lights. Oh! It's a good matchup here. That's Scott and Don being in charge. I mean, Scott D'Amore and Don Harris? Is that who you're referring to? I don't know. Honestly, I haven't watched enough TNA to really make an informed opinion about what they're like these days. But I will say that like the fact that they had to deal with so much branding bullshit with like Impact and Global Force and back, and having to deal with Jarrett's alcoholism, that is just like no good. And then the fact that they, you know, they gave Del Rio the title, and then like he got into some stuff with Paige. So, oh my god, like this company's getting shit together. This company just like keeps putting their cart behind the wrong horses. Like, what are they doing? Oh, thank you, Alex. Thank you for the donation. Boosh, 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 boosh. And with a roll up. Oh, Ray kicks out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't do that. $2 fake. Oh, that's mean. That's insulting to the British pound. Backstage assault, best game ever. Yeah, I might do a backstage assault stream again. I did one a long time ago, but it's been a while. So maybe I'll bring it back. I'll dust the cobwebs off on it. Shit, Ray's good. Any plans for a kayfabe kitchen return? Yeah, it's like, I feel I'm running out of good recipes to do in kayfabe kitchen because like my parameters for finding a good recipe on there, it has to be like one I can write jokes about. It also has to be one that I can like, that takes some work. It's not like a two-step process. Like it really has to be like something where there's actual work and care put into it. Oh god, man, Ray's got the answer for everything. Ray's got the Finn Balor to everything. He just has an answer to every move I make. Do you think 2K19 should have a women's My Career? It'd be cool if they did that, yeah. Rumors of EC3, Eddie Edwards, and Lashley at WWE. If they can continue the fight they had at Total Nonstop Deletion and Apocalypto, and just keep fighting, have Eddie and Lashley keep fighting each other like through the arena, like, I'd be all for that. Imaginary recipes to the current roster? That's not a bad idea. But then again, I'd have to like make it funny and also like have it be a good recipe too. Ray's still getting up for more. He ain't selling shit today. Who do I think will win the mixed match challenge? I don't even know. There we go. I should try and find some good like party food for the Rumble, in time of the Rumble. What was worse, Women of Wrestling or Wrestlicious? Oh, Women of Wrestling by far. No, Wrestlicious was by far the worst promotion. Like, it was just so neon pink and cheesy. There we go. Does he have his corner finisher on it? No, he dick. Well, his finisher is the friggin'... Oh, okay, it's a double dragon screw. That's kind of cool. Doesn't really help me out because I don't really want this submission. Shit. God. I think it's rare to get another finisher. Do you think Dolph could come back at the Royal Rumble and win it, go on to WrestleMania and face the champion? No! I don't. That'd be really funny if he did. I'll go back to Battle Royal for this match. Okay. I'll put him away with a top rope maneuver. Oh, shit! The shooting star? Oh, what a no-sell. Unbelievable. Here we go. Oh. Will Asuka win the title before the Rumble? I don't think so at this rate. That would be weird. Oh! Here we go. Yeah, we will see if 2 Rumble matches are overkill. Makes you wonder what other matches they're going to have. Oh, shit, here we go. Oh, my God! For the first time, we're not outside the ring. We're going to count. 1, 2, 3. No. Oh, shit, no countouts. Have I played virtual wrestling too? No, I haven't. How many actual indie stars were in WrestleLicious? I think if you look back on it, like Amber O'Neil was one, and Serena Deeb was another. I'm trying to think of what other like credible wrestlers they actually had there at that time. Not a ton. Can I play the horrible WCW game? I don't want to. I don't wanna. Here we go. All right. Get my finisher back. Oh shit. Is this a submission? It'd be dumb as a submission. You just like pound somebody in a submission. Oh yes! I realized that was a submission. Leva Bates. Oh, it was Blue. Yeah, Blue Pimp was in that game, wasn't she? Or that show. All right. The Battle Royal. Super Bowl Saturday. Number of wrestlers. Random. What do we got? Jeremy Shogun again. I'm gonna get this right, damn it. I want to see his damn stalling superplex. Michael Elgin and Dr. Frank. With pins and submissions. No ring outs. Rope breaks. There we go. It is a really good submission. I do not remember that submission before, so it's cool to see like you just punch somebody to death, basically. Hurricanrane, maybe. We will see a flying Hurricanrane in this game, I guarantee you. Ah! Strong style snapping, German superplex. Oh shit! I'm one of the big stars. God! That's like really one of the best bad promos of all time. God bless. Was it CWF Mid-Atlantic who did that one? I don't know. What kind of disgusting, despicable lack of respect is that Billy What's-His-Name show? Put me in a match with Ron Killings at Super Bowl. What's it called? I don't know what it's called. Super Bowl Saturday. Super Bowl Saturday? Can they afford to pay to wrestle, Ron? I don't know! That was like the biggest thing for like a year, was that promo. Asuka versus Ronda at WrestleMania would not be money. I keep pressing that. Well, I mean, if they're going to have that match at Mania, then Asuka has to win. It can't be Ronda winning. Again, it's the whole thing like the outsider coming in. She can't beat Asuka. She can't be the one to break the streak. She absolutely cannot be, because it makes the entirety of WWE look like a joke then. I just don't see it. Like, well, I mean, then again, it can't be any worse than when Mayweather beat the Big Show, but like, it's the same thing where it's just like, why? How could Mayweather realistically beat the Big Show? Why would Ronda Rousey, this woman who like has no experience in wrestling, suddenly now she can beat the most dominating woman in history of the company? Like, I don't know. I just don't like it. And I think, and the fact that the Asuka is deliberately using the armbar for her finishes now instead of the Asuka lock makes it seem that yeah, she's gonna like fight Ronda Rousey and they're gonna battle for the armbar. But it's still a bad idea. I just don't. It's gonna be a money match and it'll get that sweet mainstream recognition they love so much. But I just don't think it's gonna be good. It will not be for the good of the company. Let's just say the good of the biz. And the door is locked too. Yes, R-Truth did wrestle in the Attitude Era. He's like one of those guys. It's weird because they don't play up that at all. Because now, like, if you look at like how certain wrestlers are portrayed, where it's like Triple H was there for the Attitude Era, so like he's one of the best. But like R-Truth never gets that cred. Like it's like they don't really acknowledge the fact that he was K-Quick, like at all. So like that whole part of his history is gone. Lost the time and space. When will Carmella cash in? I think it's easier to predict when she won't cash in than when she will. Actually, I think that's my. Big Show always lost at Mania, except for the year when he beat Cody. He beat Cody Rhodes for the IC title. I think it was at 28. That was his one WrestleMania victory. And if you include the Andre Battle Royal in the pre-show at WrestleMania 31, that's his other one. But yeah, his track record it wasn't so good. What's the show gonna do here? Open Buster! Get rowdy. Do some things. Head rat crack. Oh yeah, and Big Show and Kane won at Mania 22. Yeah. So Big Show's really won one of each kind of match. He's won a tag match, he's won a battle royal, and he's won a singles match. But he's never done more than one at Mania. Step in the midst of the dusty field. 3 Alive Crew. Oh Jesus. The best move I've done. Oh God. Probably the DDT is the one that looked any good. It's a test of strength. I always wonder if button mashing actually helps you win, or it's just random chance. Ugh. I counted this shit. I didn't think about doing it. I didn't see it coming. Get out of my way, Maya Inca boy. Oh, fuck. Shit. I don't get to do my awesome stalling superplex. Let me do it. Oh. What's the worst bump I've taken? Probably I took a big choke slam in one of my first matches. It's the one that's on. I put it on my channel before. You know, it's there. But that one was for the worst just because of how high I took it. Like it made me see the starburst, as they call it. Another terrible bump I took was once I was managing these 2 guys and we were wrestling the Suburban Commandos. And they have a finisher. It's like you toss the guy up in the air. They both hold you, and they toss you up in the air and they bring you down in kind of a 2-man cutter move. And it's cool to look at. And the first time I ever took it, actually was like it was a cool move. Like it felt it was perfect and smooth, and the bump was beautiful. But then like every other time I took it since then, it just got worse and worse. And then like one time I took it, I was like back, that head hit it, and it's like it killed me. My back I was laid up for a day or so after that. Will we see Daniel Bryan wrestling by WrestleMania? By WrestleMania? I don't know. But we'll definitely see him. I think we'll see him at Wrestle Shame. Oh, counters on counters! Counters on counters! My God! What has he done? Bryan versus Kane. Election on a pole match. This is the final in this hypothetical situation where like they both wrestle, like they both vote, and it's a total tie in the polls. This is the one vote you need to win, or it's a super delegate vote on a poll. Kick you in the face, kick you in the mush. Ugh. Martial arts styles of Shogun. Maya Inca boy, MIBs. Bees. Bees. There we go. Knees to the bees. YouTube subscribers on a pole match. You're gonna need a bigger pole. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Woo. That's a long match. It feels like it's been a long match. It's only been 7 minutes. There we go. Oh, Shogun with an elbow to the mush, to the snout. The Yappa Pie. Will I put will I put the YouTube belt up against anybody? Probably not. Only in a situation where I know I can keep it. No, but like I do want to use it like at shows. Like I'll have the Classic Connection defend the belts as co-champions or something. They're going to be my YouTube champions. What's your opinion of professional wrestling's interpretation of martial arts prior to UFC? Oh, where everyone's a ninja, basically? It's not perfect. It's a little dated. Get out of my way, people. I'm going to do this goddamn stalling superplex if it kills me. Oh, what? Apparently it's not like his special. I'll never know. Okay. Oh, here's his finish. Okay. Tiger jerk. What the hell? I thought it was pinfalls. What is going on? Rainbow Star. Here we go. Big elbow drop. Cover him. Dude. Shit. Man, my ankle boy taking a lot of punishment here. Karate kicker, karate chop, exactly. One day I'm sure we will hear another Blampier video, but today's not that day. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and this is me being a small town. I don't know. Like I said, he's not going to be coming back to YouTube for a while, I don't think. Oh! God, that was no time to really register that move. He just took the kick and then right into the suplex. There we go. Come on. Let's see if I can do it here. Oh yes, here's the move. So it's not even a special move. It's just like a basic. Look at that. It's amazing. It is an awesome move. Stalling superplex. I'll do it again because I can. Every corner a stalling superplex. Yep. Boom. Here, 1, 2. Oh, man. 2 stalling superplexes. He kicks out. What is this, Japan? Come on. I'll chop you in your severely injured neck. Ah! So what submissions he has? Oh, shit. Just get the bow and arrow. Wrench in the back. My Inca boy with a big old power bomb. Man, no one's going down yet. What about Puppet? I don't know what Puppet's doing these days. I think he's pretty much primarily on Facebook now. Because like they did the YouTube channel when the Facebook thing was getting big. And then for just no reason, this channel got like taken away. They never really knew why. And like it sucks. It was like the most PG wrestling channel like on the spectrum by far. Like they never said a dirty word. They never talked about like lewd content. It was just like the nicest things. And yeah, they just got taken away. And there was no explanation given as to why. Showing with a submission, the flippity-flappity arm submission. Now, powerbomb auto bow and arrow would be pretty sick double combo. Would probably be the scaffold match with Sin Cara and New Jack. Ooh, Sin Cara, because maybe he would screw it up and I would actually land nicely. Yeah, Nia Jackson, but why the hell? That doesn't make any sense. Like, you've got Dana Brooke on the same team as Titus as Apollo Crews. Let them be a team together. That's so dumb. Oh, man. Like strong style suplexes and shit. The flippity floppity flew. I love wrestling shorts. It is like one of the best channels. Bro, I swear to God, the triple threat hipster match to win a New Japan contract on a pole, bro. First contender spot is gonna be money, bro. People, yeah, honestly, if you want to write down like Russo quotes or Russo-esque quotes, I can do that in the Russo voice. That'll be our fun little game for right now as this match is going on. Ooh, Goldberg, the Dudley Boys, I can see them being in the Hall of Fame. Like, I don't know why not. Like, Goldberg's had a Hall of Fame worthy career, you know. Come on, come on, come on, buddy, come on, buddy. D, bro. I swear to God, bro. D. By the way, if you haven't seen my Sting in WWE review that came out yesterday, I hope you guys check that out. I'm pretty proud of how that one turned out. Also, what else? Next week is the next classic pay-per-view review. It's going to be Rumble 89. And what else is coming up down the pike that I want to play? Why is Tatum still in with The Rock in the Hall of Fame? Yeah, I'm sure they want to get one more match. Okay, Jekyll is the first man eliminated at 12 minutes and 41 seconds. But he's not done. He wants to pin him again. Why? He wants a 6 count. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. The Hype Bros rematch is gold, bro. I swear to God, Ryder as U.S. champ is going to trick all the smocks, bro. Here we go. What else we got? 5 count. No, I know it's 5 count, but my match with Paul Zadora, he wanted a 6 count. That's my reference. He's a biker, bro, but he's also Frankenstein. He also has a transgender cousin, bro, who likes to interfere in his matches. That wasn't written down, that's something I added. Bro, Jeff Jarrett for the Hall of Fame, bro. The flippity floppity flu. Oh yeah, that's always the rumor is that, has there been a Hall of Famer who wrestled after being inducted? Well, Kurt Angle is the most obvious example. He's wrestled twice since being inducted. But beyond that, I mean, Ric Flair, if you want to count his TNA work, and Hogan, they each wrestled after being inducted. But, like how Brian Ickaboy's wasting his energy on Jekyll when he's already been eliminated. You're going to appreciate this, bro. Does Big Cass have any future in WWE after he comes back? I think so. I think the most tragic injury of the year was Big Cass because he really he was on a roll. I think he was really coming into his own as a heel. His promo work in the span of like a month got way better. His presence and his nerves went away. His presence got better. And when he got injured, it was over the stupidest thing. It was like another match with Enzo Amore. They did not need to do. I think you would do better by having more like jobber matches, like squash matches with people, and that would like not only, hopefully like, oh whoa, fucking strong style over here, no selling the German suplex. I agree. My favorite spot of that whole show was Cody Rhodes doing the crossroads to Ibushi off the apron. He's a lumberjack, and that's okay, bro. He sleeps all night, and you're going to appreciate this, bro. He also works all day. Bro, I'm telling you, he cuts down trees. He wears high heels. Bro, he's got suspenders and a bra, bro. He's got a bro. Well, would a 6-man title work in WWE if there were only one tag title? Well, I don't know, because Ring of Honor's got the trios title and the regular tag titles, and they, I think, have a much smaller roster than WWE. And there's so many 3-man teams and 3-person teams out there now in WWE, like there have been for the last few years. I could easily see them making a 6-man titles. Oh, and by the way, can we talk about Ring of Honor's new belts for a minute? The 6-man titles look like garbage. They look like somebody like who has a basic idea of like metal shop made those belts. It's not a good look. It looks like it's like, I don't know, it looks almost like backyard to me. The other belts are great, like the new TV title and the women's title and the of course the World Championship look great. I love those belts. Those look very pretty. And by the way, Wildcat, the maker of those belts, also made the Wrestling with Wregret Championship belt. So just want to give a little plug. A little shout out to Wildcat for making that awesome belt for me. I paid for it. It's not like they did it for free. I just want to make that clear. I paid cash money for that belt. I swear to God, I was saying boo words, bro. Russo versus Matt Riddle and Bro to pole match. No, it's no. Get the Chosen Bros, who are Matt Riddle and Jeff Cobb, on a Vince Russo to pole match. It's a little too meta, bro. Everything's coming up Millhouse, bro. Oh man, I should do more of the lumberjack song. Well, now the moment's gone. I can't do it again. He's a lumberjack. I'll just kick you in the back. He wish you could be a girly just like his dear mama, bro. Is WWE overhyping the Women's Rumble? I mean, on the one hand, they're trying to sell tickets and they're trying to sell buys. So it makes sense for them to hype it up. They would be silly not to do it. But really, it's like, are they overhyping the Rumble, the Men's Rumble match? You know, they gotta hype it up because it's the linchpin of the show. And it's worth hyping it because it is, what the hell, is it the move? Just like the strong style no selling the German into a flying knee. Oh man. Oh, that's gross. I will do your Vince Russo quotes within reason. Could Mustafa Ali ever be pushed to a decent mid-card level? I'm sure any of the cruiserweights get a mid-card spot. And that's what's so tragic about the cruiserweight situation right now, is that you've got all these guys who have these good characters. Why don't you even bother? These good characters going on, and like they're wasted on the cruiserweight division. Will they have enough women to participate? Well, no, I mean, on paper they don't have enough women because they have like less than 20 active females right now across both shows. So there will be some like NXT women getting called up. They have plenty of NXT women to call up. And they've got plenty of legends they can bring back. And like I said, I think the Bella twins are going to come back. I think one or both of them will make a surprise entrance in the Rumble. Who might have to have a Triple H's opponent at WrestleMania. It's going to be Angle or Strowman. I just don't know which one it's going to be now. Oh shit, what's Dr. Frank doing? Oh! Here we go. Santino Morel comes back from the Rumble. It'd be hilarious as a little gag where he does come back as he just runs in as Santina and they just immediately throw him out. They do the same thing where he can hold the record for the quickest eliminations for the men's and the women's Rumble. That I would like. That'd be funny. That'd be pretty fun. Have I considered booking? No. I don't want to book. Like, really, booking is only feasible if you've got unlimited resources and a 100% reliable roster. I can't tell you the number of times I've worked shows where, like, you know, so much changes at the last minute because, oh, so-and-so couldn't make it or whatever the hell. I think, yeah, I would say Strowman is the most over guy right now. I would argue that, or one of the most over for sure. Okay. God, it's 20 minutes in. We still only have one elimination. It's ridiculous. My favorite wrestler in the WCW nWo series. No. I'm a big fan of Scott Norton in World Tour because he's got like an unstoppable combo. Like he's got the big like, lariat punch and he's got like a powerbomb finisher, both of which can knock you out. So if you're looking to win quick, that's like a way of doing it. I don't know if Scott Norton's that good in this game though. I haven't checked. Where's yeah? Here's my strong style no sell. Yeah. Oh, but did I hit him with it? Because he had to pull it out right away. Yeah, Maria's not gonna. Maria's pregnant, so she's probably not gonna wrestle the Rumble. Would I support a WCW one night stand? No, because everyone's too old now. Everyone, it's like ECW one night stand where there are enough young guys who can feasibly make it work. There we go. Here, he's gonna pray. He's gonna pray to his Japanese god, whoever that may be. I'm not quite sure. 1, 2. All right, we're finally down to the final 2, and I'm gonna make it 1 right now. We're going home early. 1, and we're doing on 2. Oh my God! Right on my Inca boy. Huh. Oh really? Dr. Frank's not beat up that much? I only got a 1. I didn't get a 1. It's too late to revive WCW. It's a dead brand. It was dead in 2015 when Sting came back. That was the point I was trying to make in my Sting review. It's too late. We don't care about WCW anymore. Let it die. No, but I have no desire to be a booker. It's just too much. I've seen my friends who book for shows and the stress they go through. I don't want that stress. One of my biggest pet peeves is when like my routine or my expectations change at the last minute and I have to account for that. It's something I do not do well. I don't do well with like last minute changes like that. Here we go. You saw in the house show the Matt and Bray matches. The promo for next year for the Women's Rumble. Yeah, they have to do a Women's Battle Royal right now so they can like put that footage of like all the women fighting in the ring at once. It's like 30 women. Even though this situation never actually happens in a Rumble. It's never full of dudes punching each other like 20 people. Rope break. Oh my god. Come on. Go. You shuck-a-muck. Dude, heel Sting sucked to me. I didn't watch enough. Well, yeah, heel Sting in WCW is terrible. That was not executed very well at all. But meanwhile, you've got. I didn't watch TNA when he was a heel there, so I can't say for sure what his heel run there was like. Jesus, this guy's never gonna end. Have I watched? I did, when the network first came out, I did watch some of those old ECW shows, the '93, '94 shows. Yeah, they were there. I don't know much to say about them. Man, Dr. Frank has a serious humpback going on. I don't know what's going on. He's huge, just like. I'm gonna keep chopping at it. Oh, what? Whoa, that's weird. He countered that with another combo move. Oh, I thought you can climb the SmackDown fist, can't you? 31 footing match. Here we go. Stalling superplex. Ah! Here it goes. Oh my god! Boom! Home. Now for the cover. 1, 2. Oh my god, he kicked out. Dr. Frank will not be denied. Well, he is undead. He is just comprised of various body parts. There you go. 2. Oh, man. No, these are not created characters. These are actually in the game. And they're all based off of, like, real wrestlers, though. The names and appearances have been changed to protect the innocent and to protect their pocketbook. Oh, God. No. Ooh, would Hogan show up on the 20th? I wouldn't be surprised if Hogan finally showed up back on the 20th anniversary of Raw. That'd be cool to see. There we go. Jeez. Frank is coming back with the House of Fire here. Oh, man. Also, speaking of things to plug, I just came out with a new shirt on the Pro Wrestling Tees site today. It's a Zane World shirt. It's a parody of New Japan World's logo. It's got Michael Morris's Love Machine's face on it instead of the lion mark. So, if you're in the mood for that, then you can buy that. It's $17 plus shipping and handling. And I do have to say that my Pro Wrestling Tees shirts are probably some of the best priced out there because everyone charges $20, and like when you put the 20 on top of the shipping and handling, it's really expensive. So I try and like cut it down a little bit so people don't have to spend quite as much money for my shirts. All right, get the submission. Come on, tap out, tap out. It's the move that put it's the move that put Barbarian away. Yeah, Shivani charges $25. I think Pritchard charges that much too, because he's Carney, he's working you. A video on WCW stars who haven't made it to WWE. Well, that's a pretty long list. What I want to do is a video about like guys in ECW and TNA who are like busts. Like because everyone sees, you know, the wrestlers who like come up like from WWE and debut there, like House of Fire, and then like they don't pan out. I want to try and do like an ECW or TNA equivalent of that. Oh shit! Oh man, the giant swing. Make a grunt. Oh. That's true. Shivani does call, and Pritchard does call people about their shirts. That is true. I don't do that. When you're paying extra, it's for the privilege of getting a call, basically. God, this match is like freaking ridiculous. Hogan will return. Or should have returned. Right, come on. Yeah. The flippity floppity. Come on, tap out. Come on. We've been through a lot. Yes! I did it. I did. God, that match took way too long. Oh, I got all the points though. All the eliminations. Jesus. Let's do a handicap match. I'm not gonna be the one though. It's gonna be like Halloween Havoc. Yeah. The Giant and Reese, just the two biggest dudes. I'm gonna put against the smallest. Oh, you know what I meant to do? I gotta put music in here. I gotta bring the music right back. Musica. What do we got? Favorite pizza restaurant? Ooh. What chain do I like the best? I don't know. I think I screwed up. You see too little of me in the window. Is Rodman in this game? No, he should be though. Favorite pizza chain? I mean, I always like Pizza Hut. Papa Murph's, always good. Got no problem with Papa Murph's. Let's put him against who can we? Some tiny man. Let's go to the cruiserweight section. Oh, let's just do it against Dean. No TKOs, no DQ, no tags. It's gonna be pieces of slaughter. Isn't Hayabusa in this game? There might be someone who's like him. Do I like Limp Bizkit? I did. When I was like in high school, oh yeah, all about Limp Bizkit. I was definitely like, oh, he's running like a coward. That's Dean Malenko. Oh, we're gonna test his strength. Yes, I've seen that where you can do the eye rake enough. Do the eye rake enough times, you can actually rip the mask off. That's a pretty cool little feature. Hot Wings Pizza. I've never had Hot Wings Pizza in Portland. That'll be something I can try later on. But I'll be visiting Portland in a little while. I'm going to be officiating friends' weddings in March, so I'll be in Portland for a bit. So we can call it Dean Malenko for like 20 minutes. There, watch this. All right, Reese, you got to get on the top rope. Oh no! Oh no, I couldn't pick up Dean Malenko. Bad sign of things to come. Can Giant go on the top rope? No, oh no! I gotta pick a flyer. But I don't think Reese goes to the top rope either. I want to do a bunch of Doomsday devices. I can't do it this way then. Yeah, I kind of ordained for Universal Life Church. And so yeah, it'll be fun. I would have liked rather being just a groomsman while less pressure. But there we go. Let's do Scott Hall. There we go. Former tag champs. Let's do a Savage instead of small man Malenko. Have I met the OSW review guys? I met Jay. I met him at WrestleCon last year. Dude, I don't know what you're telling me to slow down. You're telling me or the chat to slow down. I can't slow the chat down, though. You know, give it Battle Royale with Attitude Era stars, that'd be pretty funny. Alright, Scott, that's your chance. Fly move! Oh, damn. Collision detection. What bar is Savage? I think he's like 100 grand? No. Bar is Savage here. Here's your music, folks. You got your background music you always wanted. Hello! I don't know which one it was who was doing his impression to start one of them off, but it's hilarious. Here we go. Come on, Scott. Top rope. Come on. Oh, no. Not ready yet. We haven't rolled him down enough. Oh, big leg drop and he missed. Yeah, if you tell the chat to slow down, that's just like you're poking the bear. You're going to get more people chatting now. This was something my friends and I used to do in middle school all the time. Like, we'd play this game and we'd just do 2-on-1 beatdowns with people. Like, just all the double team moves. Here we go. Stay there, Scott. No! You missed your mark. Come on. Catch him from up there. Here we go. Come on. Oh, let's see here. I would love to do crossovers with like more like AE podcast stuff. But the thing is, like OSW is there, you know, off camera. But podcasts are tough to do, which we want to do collaborations with, because they are off camera, and my medium is like you show your face and stuff. That's why it's like I like to do something with WrestleMania, but like you never see their face. Or Good Mic Work is another one. I did get like Good Mic Work involved in my Internet Darlings videos, where we did like the compilations for intros and for questions and such. That was really cool. That was really the best part of about Internet Darlings for me, was just getting to work with all the different people and get all their inputs for the opening. I love the opening video of that. If you want to go to the Internet Darlings playlist, you'd see like the opening promo video with all the different YouTube people, not just people on the panel, but also a bunch of others. Like Puppet was there, and you had the Great One, and I'm gonna screw his name up. Dalix Man, Dalix Man. I don't know. I put him on my show. I don't know how to say his name. Bar's the bar. God, I don't know. Would they be like? Would they be one of those like symphony bars? I don't know. Did I watch the college football playoffs? No. I haven't watched college football. No, don't you dare pin him yet. We're not done beating him down. Boosh! Masters the power bomb. Power bomb. Power bomb. Yes. Wishbone. Every double team. How much does this guy weigh? Oh. See, we're just destroying. This is what we would do. We would just destroy the person, do like 100 different special moves and double teams. No, don't make him tap out. Let go. Let go. Let go. Come on, don't tap out yet. It's not time. Oh! It's the Colossus strut. Oh! Here we go. Choke slam! I didn't even plan that. We just... It's awesome. Here we go, Scott. It's your chance. Get up there, Scotty. Come on. Get on the apron. Get on the corner. Do it. Yeah. You jerk. Miscommunication. I weigh at least 130. Yeah, I weigh close to 105. I am 5'11". That's a few bucks now. Nitro Las Vegas. There's wrecking Randy Savage here. Oh my God! No one can survive this kind of assault. Oh, I'm gonna tap out. Put back to the I'm gonna do one more match, and then I gotta wrap this up. What shall I do? Here, let's put people in silly costumes and. Here we go. We're gonna have the Giant as Ultimate Dragon, and we are gonna put Sting. We're gonna totally just destroy this thing here. That's weird. Where's the trucker outfit? Not an option apparently when you're thinner. Turns out. Okay, and it'll be Lex Luger. All right. Single match. Starrcade. Actually, we're ready. Okay, yeah. Ultimate Giant versus the All-American Sting. Would I consider wrestling a six-man tag in a non-comedic way? Well, I mean, I've done multi-man matches. That's what I did the first Cow Palace show that APW did. I was in a 3-on-2, and that was, you know... Oh God, why is the All-American Sting on a bat? It'd be fun. It'd be awesome if you wrestled Luger in this game, and like, every time you hit him, you start, oh! Oh! Just like in real life. I did watch the Angry Video Game Nerd wrestling games review. And it was good. I think it's cool we shared a lot of some opinions on some of those crappy games. Cody, this is not a knockoff of No Mercy. This is a predecessor to No Mercy. If anything, No Mercy is the revenge knockoff. Just saying. Oh, okay. This is a very colorful match right now. Look at the Christmas colors for Ultimate Dragon. The Sting's got the surfer paint on, and bleach blonde hair, and the American tights. Here we go. This is N64, by the way, for those of you who are curious. This is, WCW versus WCW, not versus, just WCW, nWo Revenge. At this point, they've merged, apparently. Actually, look, I can't. If you keep spamming the whole, like, slow down, I can't see what you're actually asking. What's the difference between pizza pie and regular pizza? I think it's the same thing. I think it's just a regional dialect. There we go. Come on. Sting, you know, selling jamoke. Big hip toss. He's American made. Yeah, just ask the question, man. I'll try and ask it for you. Dude, don't be complaining to the chat about the fact that you know I can't answer your question. He's got all of the colors running through his face. Well, no, you're spamming us the same question. You're saying the same comments over and over again. You are spamming. You're making it go faster when you keep commenting. You're not helping the problem. Just ask the question, and I'll freaking do it. I'll answer it, man. Thank you for the donation, Wesley. Thank you very much. Wesley Woolsey, who is also a Patreon backer. So, you're being a very generous individual, Wesley. I like that. Am I trying to be in WWE? No. I think I've said enough things over the years that there's no way it's happening, so. Sting and Lex Luger cosplay. He's paying tribute to his injured friend Lex Luger. I did answer that question earlier if 2K19 should have a women's mind career. I think it'd be fun. Yeah, it'd be cool to have that in there. But just give us the option. Like Duke Nukem. I should make a Duke Nukem game character. He'd be like way overhyped and overproduced, so like just turn out being crappy. He'll have like the generic moveset. Dude, if you keep complaining about the question not getting answered because I don't see it, I won't get to see the question. That's the last I'm going to say on it. You complaining about it's not helping either. Come on. Oh, you know, Nix-D9, that's a good question because I have thought about doing a video on ICP in wrestling. Stop dropping stuff over there. There we go. So I am wearing Sting down, but I don't recall actually ever doing anything. No, it's not Macho Man Sting. It's the giant dressed as Ultimate Dragon because I think it's funny. Macho Man gets really big and starts wearing shoulder pads for some reason. Oh! Yeah, when will Ray come back? I don't know when he's gonna come back, man. Like, I could see Ray coming back in a little while. Like, maybe there's a surprise Rumble entrant or whatever. Now that Lucha Underground's not really doing anything, it seems. And I don't know. I have to think every time they bring him back, it's always like he gets hurt the next day. So, shoot, we're doing a Scorpion Death Drop, which I'm not selling. I love it. I love that I no sell the Scorpion Death Drop. Oh no! No! Samoan drop. No, I don't expect Jericho to be at the Rumble either. I think, no, it's like, I know it's wishful thinking to think Jericho will be at the Rumble or Omega will be at the Rumble, but, you know, it's not happening. I just don't see that being a thing. Or viewing the Summer of Punk. I don't know. It's, there you go. Make him tap. All my wins in this game today has been all submissions. It's really weird. It's just so much easier to build up enough momentum to wear your guy down. Oh, man. Summer of Punk, I don't know if there's enough really to talk about that one. Maybe there is. Hell, we were able to make a 12-minute video about Sting, and he only showed up 3 times on television, so who knows for sure. But yeah, that's going to do it for the stream today. I'm going to wrap it up here. But thank you all so much for watching this. You know, it's like with a game like this, with as few options as there is, it's kind of hard to like really stretch it out. You can with 2K18. You have a lot more fun with creative player and different stories and online play. This one, not so much. I'm going to look into maybe see if I can get New Japan World on the PS4 if it's available, and that will be next week's stream. If not, I might play like Warzone or Attitude. I might cycle through a bunch of different games, and we'll see how that works. Or maybe I'll play No Mercy or Mania 2000 or something. I'll just do some more retro stuff before we go back to 2K18. So thank y'all for watching this. So once again, if you didn't see the Sting in WWE review that came out this week, check that out. Also today I put out a New Japan Wrestle Kingdom 12 review. And again, that's through the perspective of someone who doesn't watch New Japan, so it's like I'm just going on match quality alone, really. And also, what else to check out? New t-shirt on the Pro Wrestling Tees site, Zane World, parody New Japan World's logo. So if you're a New Japan mark and you also like my stuff, maybe you can give it a purchase. Well, who knows? Check me out on Twitter at ZmanBrianZane. Then also Facebook.com/wrestlingwithregret. Patreon.com/wrestlingwithregret. You can get for as little as $1 a month. You get some exclusive perks and bonus content with some new content on the way that's exclusive to Patreon backers, and it will not be on YouTube. I do plan on, I've started doing DDP yoga, and I'm starting to track that progress, and I want you guys to bear witness to my progress and my goals of trying to be a little more fit. So you can check that out as well. That's going to be coming out, if not this week, then next week. So that's all for now, folks. Thanks so much for watching the stream. I really appreciate you guys watching this, and then the rest of the channel as well. I'm Brian Zane, and I will see you next time.